light my candle, and I invite you to do the same as we come into our circle. And I'm lighting this candle, bringing us into circle around the globe and around the labyrinth as we bring ourselves present in this moment to practice being aware of ourselves and what we are doing now and not what else is going on in our lives. So a little moment of respite for each of us. So the the theme bubbled up for me because I've been working on creating a little workbook. And for a few of you I know were at TLS, the Labyrinth Society gathering earlier last month, and I was there as one of the speakers, and I gave out some cards that I made, and those came from a workshop that I taught for Veriditas in August. And I decided to hand them out, and because they all have little labyrinths and things and little words, and I just thought it would be kind of a nice way to gift something, because the workshop that I did in August was called Gifts for the Journey. So journey on the labyrinth and journey wherever we are. And I took photos of all the cards before I gave them away, and I decided to start working with them. And what emerged was a workbook. And so I wanted to share the first part of that with you. And the first part of the workbook is the first section is on presence. And so this is an opportunity to be thinking about practicing presence, and also to see if what came from my cards resonated with you as much as it seemed to for me. And so my invitation is first to take a few minutes and just put your feet flat on the floor. Just feel contact with the earth and take a few deep breaths, just noticing, maybe noticing your seat on the chair and noticing your breath as it moves in and out. And just watch it with your mind's eye. Where does the breath go as it comes into your body? And where might it be released around you? And let your mind follow that breath. And for me, practicing presence is a little bit about finding where that groundedness, that ground of being is within me. And so as you breathe, start to notice what part of your body is calling you right now. Where inside you wants the attention? And notice if that feels like a place that needs something, or a place that gives something. Is it asking, or is it giving? And just notice. And breathe in and out of that place in your body. See if you can come to a place where just by the breath, that spot, if it needs some attention, is starting to feel a little more grounded. And if it's a place that's giving, then perhaps it is the point of groundedness for you right now. So the invitation is to be present first to your breath and to your body. In this way, we can arrive to this moment. And we're noticing what's here. So if there's that place in your body is still asking for attention, you might place a hand on it. Or you might send a word or an image or a gift of some type using your imagination, saying, I'm here, I notice you. And then allow whatever feelings might be present in that space or coming up because of that point. So if it's a point that's a grounded point, you might have different feelings arriving about finding that space of centeredness in you. And if that place is calling for something, those feelings might be less comforting, and just acknowledge them and notice them and thank them for bringing your attention to what's needed. So this practice of first arriving and then noticing and then taking in the feelings, it's about bringing more trust into yourself and into your presence. I think we often use lists to help us feel secure and to do and what's next. And just letting all that go can feel a little unsteady. So practice that, like walking the labyrinth. It's trusting the path before you. So another deep breath, and see if you can imagine that breath pouring over you and through you and then down into the earth. And then with the next inhale, letting it come back up from the earth and through you and filling you, especially in that place of grounding or that place of attention. I'd like to invite you to close your eyes if you haven't already, and imagine that we are sitting at the water's edge. Whatever body of water happens to appear for you, let us be together at the water's edge. And notice how the water is moving in your imagination, or how it might be still and reflecting. Whatever the water is doing, just be with it, whatever that body of water is. Remember that our bodies are at least 70% water. So whatever that water that comes to mind is, may also be the water you're feeling in yourself right now. So let's imagine that we have a stack of papers or a handful of stones or whatever it is that feels like you'd like to hold it. And that each of these objects, perhaps these small little stones or these small little scraps of paper or even a lot of leaves, represent your stories, the stories that keep you from being present, the stories that distract you. stories that take away your trust of yourself. So one by one, or all at once, let's drop those stories into the water and let them dissolve or float away or skip across the water and drop beneath the surface. Until we've let go, at least for now, of the stories that keep us from being present. And notice how your body feels as you release those stories. Notice if you have tension. What you see in your mind's eye. Notice what you're hearing, even around you, or feeling as you sit in your chair. Welcome the senses. As part of your presence. So I didn't like to share a few words. Instant by instant, the universe is recreated anew. Instant by instant, the universe is recreated anew. There is no past, only memories of the past. Blink your eyes, and the world you see next didn't exist when you closed them. So the appropriate state of mind is surprise. The state of the heart is joy. The perfect moment is now. As we prepare for our walk, before you open your eyes, if you haven't opened them, hold that idea for a moment. This quote was from Terry Pratchett. Hold that idea for a moment, that the universe is recreated anew, instant by instant, that there is no past, that only thing that exists is what exists right now, where you are. And each moment that is recreated. That means that presence is all we have. So as we get ready for our walk, when you open your eyes, imagine as you look at your labyrinth that this is all there is, what is around you and in front of you, just for these moments together. Let everything but your immediate environment drop away, like the stones or the leaves or the papers you dropped into the water. So as Rob prepares to bring us into our walk, come sit with me at the water's edge where all our stories to solve. Let the labyrinth be that place of renew and infinite renewing as you trace it today.
Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that be still and be still.
Take a slow breath and let your gaze stay soft. Gently notice around you, space just in front of you or beside you. Allow something, whether it's large or small, to catch your attention. Just one something. Allow it to catch your attention. Notice your breath as you notice that which has caught your attention. Let wonder rise. Look at it as though for the first time. Whatever it is that's caught your attention, ask yourself, what makes it have beauty? What makes it shimmer with beauty? Maybe this is even a funny thought, depending on what's caught your eye. Notice your emotions, what you feel, what stirs in you as you look at this thing as though it is shimmering with beauty. What opens in you when you let awe find you? What opens in you when you let awe find you? Take another deep breath and let your feet continue to rest on the floor, or maybe wiggle your toes and make sure they're there. I hope you've stayed present to your body, but sometimes that's hard to do with the beautiful music and labyrinths. So take this moment, maybe rub your hands together. Breathe in and feel your seat. Feel the chair. Roll your neck. And thank the thing that drew your attention, that shimmered with whatever beauty you found. Thank you, Rob, for your, as always, magnificent accompaniment and lovely music.